Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some finally good news when it comes to the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, as you guys probably know, this past week, if you guys been watching the channel, seeing news, looking articles, looking hardcore reviews, whatever it might be, we've been seeing a lot of skepticisms and critiques and kind of call-outs on bugs and bad kind of faulty PSSR integration. And as I've kind of said throughout the entire process, this has been mainly on, like, say, third-party stuff. PlayStation Studios have been kind of honestly doing well. There's a chance for this to be improved and updated and changed through patches and all that good stuff. So this video is actually thankfully not us completely dogging on the PS5 Pro, and I'm still happy with my PS5 Pro. I'm going to be fully honest with that one. I think the improvements are still nice. I think the PSSR, ever since the get-go, with machine learning and a lot of things all integrated together, is obviously going to go take a little bit of time. So that's kind of like was an expectation for me. I was expecting everything to be perfect. It is a brand new technology. But right now, we're actually finally seeing some good news over here where the PS5 Pro is number one, finally getting some more third-party studios that somehow got the PSSR mostly right, a little bit of a catch, and as well also having even more bigger pushes for 8K gaming with 30 FPS as a standard, and also maybe even a brand new way for PlayStation to somewhat upscale to as well. Some very intriguing information has kind of come out, some fun things to go talk about, and finally something is going on PlayStation's way for this week. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have all the nice little bonus entries, second YouTube account, all the other various stuff all down below if you guys want to enter, Twitters and stuff like that for our PS5 Pro giveaway. And also we have all the affiliate links too down below for the PS5 on sale, PSVR 2, all the actual consoles themselves linked down below. And let's, without further ado, dive into the video itself. So first and foremost, we actually finally saw a good game out here. This is going to be kind of a fun thing because it looks like there was also new stuff integrated with this, where the PS5 Pro with the Callisto Protocol patch is finally doing it right. As I mentioned at the start of the video, Silent Hill 2 got a lot of hate because their PSSR integration was not the best. Or as well, we also saw issues with that Jedi Survivor. And at the same time, a few other games too with little small spotty stuff, but mostly everything else has been good. Like, you know, the Ratchet and Clank, God of War, Spider-Man's, like all those have been phenomenal and really worth the improvement. But that's kind of obvious because it's a PlayStation game. So duh, the PlayStation game is going to get extra love and care. But this is finally the good note, where we don't have to worry about patches and things breaking or Alan Wake having issues, whatever it might be, because this is actually, funny enough, something done right. So it does kind of, once again, kind of re-bolster up the confidence that the console itself is not like funnelware, it's not a waste of money, and at the end of the time, we did see some people who were skeptical on their PS5 Pros, where some people were worried about these issues and how long they're going to last and all of that. And I've been trying to keep the positive note where there will be good implementation. Future PlayStation 5 games will still do well. And at the same time, too, this is a lot of this stuff is able to be patched and updated over time. So kind of cool stuff. So the Callisto Protocol PS5 patch is now finally live, and it has confirmed now greatly enhanced the image quality and performance while also introducing a brand new 8K resolution mode that delivers a visual experience without compromise, according to the new analysis of the patch. So we have only actually seen two games majorly push into 8K. Number one, we already covered on the channel, which was on No Man's Sky, which turned out phenomenal and great. But this is the very first other secondary one, which is an 8K 30 FPS experience and also does bolster up the baseline experience too as well. So during the latest episode of their weekly podcast, Digital Foundry, which has been doing really great in their PS5 Pro coverage, provided their own analysis of the PS5 Pro patch released for the Striking Distances game, highlighting how the patch improves performance mode considerably by adding the ray tracing features only available in quality mode on just the only base model, while also including a solid 60 FPS frame rate. Basically saying that all the big, like, you know, ray tracing and special shadow effects and everything else we may have missed is still going to be there on a solid 60 FPS, which is insanely good. And like I said, that's what we want to see. It's basically making everything better at that higher frame rate with a better overall resolution. And that is great. But one big thing, though, is this is seemingly achieved by lowering the resolution. As on the mid-generation console, the pixel count hits 1440p and 1296p in areas where it is higher on the base model's performance mode. Oh, the image is definitely sharper on the new system. In addition, the game has also achieved better performance on the new PS5 model by using TAU instead of the AMD FSR2 or the PSSR, which if you guys want me to see, we've actually been seeing a lot more of a almost weird technology. I may want to write this down. You know what? In the middle of this video, I will go write this down for the PS5 replacement AI theory. So a good example over here, we've been seeing this happen for other various games, or on some cases, the PSSR, or as well even other various things such as the AMD FSR2, which is surprising because it's also an AMD console, AMD GPU. We've actually been seeing PlayStation also integrating brand new technology for like just using different type of AI stuff, which is intriguing. That might be a separate video, but something to note though as well. Also saying as the artifacts that indicate that are either being used or nowhere to be seen. As such, it is not clear if the striking distance simply used the additional GPU power of the system to brute force these improvements in some ways, or had access to the PS5 Pro exclusive features that can only be used with their most recent SDK versions. So this is intriguing. So what I want to kind of show you guys, because I think the video itself should go to the link itself. It does. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So when it comes to this stuff too, they've actually had a chance to go break the sun down and talk about this basic Callisto Protocol vibe. If you guys didn't know, the Callisto Protocol actually was a very, very, very pretty game. I can at least show you guys little bits and glimmers of this. Nothing super crazy. Let me put it to 4K. It's not going to look the best from video to video, but either way, something to kind of go and know. But basically, the Callisto Protocol is the bigger note on this one, has this 8K mode improved on into it, which I think is very, very dope. So seeing Digital Foundry also examined the 8K mode introduced on the Callisto Protocol with the PS5 Pro patch. This mode is not as impressive as the No Man's Sky 8K model, as it features a slightly sharper image in the 4K resolution mode and not much else, and as such, Digital Foundry theorizes that this mode might employ a dynamic resolution range that hits up to 6K and then upscales the image a little bit higher. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little bit over here too, just for a little separateness on stuff. But the intriguing thing is that they kind of showed up the gameplay. There actually was, as you guys have probably seen throughout these past few weeks, that weird blotchy issue. Surprisingly enough, actually has, and I did go and see this, although not as bad, they're having a lot more individualized baseline assets on it, but I was seeing like a little bit of that awkward shimmer. Nothing super crazy, but I did see a little bit of it as I was looking through the gameplay. But I think if you have better baseline resolutions for it, the assets are better, more custom made, more unique, so it's less likely to have like copy paste AI. And of course, you can have stuff like this, like you did lose the guy's reflection, like this, like it's like cool stuff. It's ray tracing. This is like literally live examples of how it's better, and it's fun because it finally seems like PlayStation finally gonna win. It's cool that like it seems like the graphics are nice. We can actually see that's an improvement. There's 8K included in the actual Callisto Protocol, and the game itself does look very, very good. And this is not even on 8K because you can't even necessarily record 8K when it comes to, you know, just like say through a capture card. You just can't do it. Like there's the technology's not there, like Elgatos, etc. But everything we've had a chance to go and see looks like it did actually have a chance to utilize the PSSR in a very nice manner. The quality is an improvement. The frames are an improvement. The gameplay is an improvement. 8K is now actually realistically available with this. And we haven't seen huge amounts of those weird AI issues as we've talked about and discussed. And that's why I think this is really lies, is that it kind of shows that a third party that knows what they're doing can go and make it happen, that we have a chance to go and see this, that we have a chance to go and see that there's actually improvements. And I think this is a fun thing to note because there will be probably other games out there for the PS5 Pro that will probably surprise us. And I will go and say that Callisto Protocol is a surprise. Like it looked good initially, although it is kind of still based on Dead Souls back in the day, or Dark Souls. No, don't say Dark Souls. Dead Cells, Dead Space from back in the day. So it's intriguing because the game itself does look good. I would show you gameplays right now, but this would definitely get me demonetized probably for what they kind of show because it was a gruesome game. But it looks nice. It looks better. Like it looks like a proper, good, legitimate extra game that does have a better space line, even on the PS5. PS5 itself looks better. PS5 Pro looks phenomenal. There is 8K now, and some of these scenes are insane. Like looking at this up in the background, this is phenomenal looking. This looks really, really good. And of course, it'll probably look even better in 8K. Now, 8K is still not the standard for it, but now that we're actually seeing some more of these games, such as the PS5 Pro, pushing for 8K and adding 8K support, how they did with No Man's Sky, how they're doing right now with Callisto Protocol, this is where we start getting 8K gaming. And it does seem like the PS5 Pro is actually entering into a new era. Number one, that we can hit 8K. Number two, obviously adding to this hardcore ray tracing, this cool AI integration, which is brand new regardless, but as well, it's even cooler to have a chance to go and see that it's an improvement. And after all this kind of big issues and dramas and stuff like that we've kind of talked about on the channel this past week, it's just nice to see that something is going right, that the console is getting good vibes, that people are enjoying what we're seeing. And at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy about this because it just means that people, well, I mean, I have my PS5 Pro. I don't want it to go to waste. I wanted to actually enjoy it. And so far, this is kind of getting me a little bit more relaxed that there's less major issues and things are more calming and things aren't going to be as bad, and PlayStation kind of get themselves back on the hook. So I want to hear your thoughts and comments on all this type of stuff, because I think this is a dub, finally, after all this time, thankfully. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for our PS5 Pro giveaway, gaming news, all that on the channel. We have all the affiliate links down below for all the pickups on the consoles, controllers, all that good stuff. We also do have all the bonus giveaway entries if you guys want. Love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. Talk to you guys all soon.